There's also a bistro by the side here.
Chalmers' key features is that we have a really strong connection with the industry, and a lot of the maritime business in Scandinavia is located in the Gothenburg area. So a strong industry link is important. And when it comes to career paths from naval architecture, a lot of the persons that have graduated are employed by the offshore market. The offshore sector is quite strong with a lot of consultant firms in the area. When it comes to maritime management, these people tend to spread all over the world, since the maritime industry is such an international market. So a lot of the students that have graduated have found good jobs in their home countries, and some have stayed in Sweden, and some also pursued a more academic career and continue to research as well.
Networking is about letting people know you a little better. So the way you create a network is, of course, to engage in people and just help them remembering you a little bit better, yes? So when it comes to getting your own footpath or your footprint into the Swedish employment sector, I don't think that there is one single employer here in Gothenburg who would say, no, I just want a Swede. No, people are curious on others here. And your ability to enter a firm and continue your career here in Sweden depends more on your ability to be able to convey who you are and what you are good at.
Yeah, how do
we get lots of visitors, we get students, we get also from schools around the Gothenburg area who come here to have a look. This is a sketch which explains a bit about how this lab is constructed. We manufacture very small devices, electronic devices, optical devices, biological sensors, which has very tiny structures and time dimensions. And if particles end up on this surface, it will destroy the function. With this window, you're looking now into the main lab. This is roughly 1,000 square meter of Class 100 clean room, which is quite large to be a university lab. There is picking up now a wafer that has been baked with this photosensitive film on top. Many different sample sizes, we work with many different materials for both metals and insulators. Main use, I would say, probably 90% or even more is university research. But we have roughly 10 small companies which are working in the lab with their own personnel, usually 1 or 2 persons from each company. We also do contract work for some companies. They would send us samples, we would do some treatment, some deposition, something for them, and send the samples back. So that is, it's not the major part, but it certainly is part of the lab. The lab it's defined as an open facility, so we are open for other researchers. They are welcome to come here. We are open for companies if they want to use the lab. We sign a contract with them. They get training on the equipment they want to use, and they can work on their own in the lab.
Well, at Volvo Cars, we are very happy to have a very good collaboration with Chalmers. We have many different collaborations, all the way from thesis work, internships. We have exchange within PhD, in the PhD field. We do lectures. We have guest speakers from us. And we have summer workers, summer internships coming to Volvo Cars. So we have a very broad platform as far as collaboration with Chalmers, and highly appreciated from our end. What we also do is that we have engineering graduate programs, which we run both in mechanical engineering and in software engineering, where we take in 20 students per year to join these highly attractive programs. We have a lot of students applying for them. It gives them an opportunity to rotate to all our different engineering units. So, and in addition to all these student initiatives, like the graduate program and the thesis and all the others, we are also seeing Chalmers as one of our primary hiring bases. It's very important for us. We feel it's a very high quality of the education, and it's attractive for us to find people that way. And what we've seen recently over the years is it's very happy to see that we have more and more international students coming that direction, because we are a company who strives for diversity. So I think that's good for Chalmers and that's good for us. As far as language requirements, working for Volvo Cars, our company language is English. So for us, it's actually not necessarily to speak Swedish. We want our company language to be English. We have a diverse workforce, and we are striving to become even more diverse. So English is the natural language.
제가 사는 집을 소개하겠습니다. 짜잔.
I got it.
No, thanks. 네, 여기가 제 공용진이고요. 지금 10개 쉘프가 있는데 여기 사는 사람 이렇게 번호를 보면 제가 209호에 살거든요. 각자 한 명씩 이렇게 쉘프가 있는데 정리를 전혀 안 한 상태로 이쯤에서 그리고 제가 쓰는 냉장고는 요 냉장고인데 제가 2칸 다 쓰고 있습니다. 나이스. 보통 자기 걸 표시를 하는데 지금 이 친구는 떠나서 없고요. 제가 다 쓰고 있습니다. 그리고 우리 오븐? 빠질 수 없는 오븐 하고 전자레인지 최근에 바꿔가지고 좀 새 건데 안에 좀 원래 공용 부엌이랑 그렇습니다. 그리고 이건 제 밥솥이고요. 그 다음에 여기 보시면은 다 이렇게 그릇 같은 건 다 있는데 그렇게 많이는 없습니다. 그리고 여기 뭐 치즈 슬라이스나 뭐 이렇게 매쉬 포테이토 만드는 거 있는데 각자 알아서 쓰기도 합니다. 저 같은 경우에는 제 프라이팬 샀고요. 프라이팬이 하도 벗겨져서 네, 그렇습니다. 나름 오시려고 치웠는데요. 제 화장실 탕은 없고요. 그냥 샤워하는 공간하고 그다음에 변기 하나 있어요. 요거 전기장판 항상 틀고 잡니다. 요거 없으면 좀 곤란해요. 네, 그리고 요거 이불 같은 건 제가 샀어요. 그리고 이 침대 같은 경우는 제가 원래 있던 게 너무 작아서 제가 개인적으로 산 거고요. 원래는 다 있어요. 그리고 커튼 요거는 다 각자 사야 됩니다. 요 그냥 이케아 가면 돼요. 월세는 제가 지금 거의 4,000크로나 내고 있는데요. 근데 지금 여기 다 펄리시드 돼 있고 그다음에 여기 보시면은 교통이 너무 좋아서 병원 바로 앞이라 4,000크로나 더 내도 사실 저 여기서 살고 싶습니다.
There is one tram, but like one tram in Stockholm, in one place, but otherwise they have...
I think Sweden is a very good place for studies. The society is rather different from the Korean society, so everybody will experience some new things during the first few months. But it's, I think, it's an extremely safe society. It's a society where people are very supportive. You can manage with in English everywhere, even though Swedish is the national language. I've lived myself in, I think, 5 different countries, and Sweden is certainly one of the easier countries for a foreigner to fit in.
It's very easy to talk with professors around here. So I travel around the world now giving conferences and so on, and I see the differences in cultures. Even in the US, for instance, it's a lot more hierarchical than it is in Sweden. So when I go to conference with my PhD students, we go out together for the social stuff, and some of the PhD students in the US, they don't do that with their supervisors because like this. But here, I mean, we're working together, we're developing things together. So it's important to have a good relationship with the people you're working with. It is important to go abroad because the world, it's you know. Now we live in a global society, so it's important to go and see how things work in different places. They'll give you a different perspective of, you know, you grow in a place and you see a university and you kind of see things working in this way, but when you go abroad, things are different. And maybe not to a single place, but you have to see different stuff, and that will enrich your career, regardless of where you go. And then it comes down to personal preferences. But I think if you're driven and if you work and you like what you do and you know make up your mind, then Sweden, there's a lot of possibilities to do research. There is funding available more than in a lot of countries. It's not for free. It's not for everybody that comes and say, okay, I want fund. I mean, you have to work for it, but the possibilities are there.
So you're the Linda.
Yes. I met LJ together with Daniel at this event at Chalmers, and she was really straightforward in her questions. And then I met her at alumni event she organized, and I really like this because you can feel like she may be a reserved person, but she's really pushing herself all the time, and she's very good in communication. She's extremely organized. She's very smart. Very good way to summarizing an issue. So, and she asks questions when she has troubles, and I've seen her in like different communication situations. She's doing really great. So I'm really happy about that.
사실 여기에서 진짜 커리어를 쌓고 싶은 마음이 드는 게 뭐 이렇게 뭐 장일이라든지 뭐 눈치 본다 이런 그러니까 그런 거 말고 자기 일에 정말 포커스할 수 있게끔 만들어주는 그런 환경이라서 커리어를 쌓기는 정말 좋은 환경인 것 같아요. 네.
그래서 좀 노력해보고 싶어요, 여기서.
네.
4개월 동안 있으면서.
네. 죽으라고 노력해야죠. 솔직히 말해서 장학금 받고 2번 생각 안 했어요. 근데 물론 사실 교수님도 그렇고 엄마도 엄청 뭐라 그런 게 무조건 미국이라고 생각하는 분들이 너무 많아요. 특히 공대 같은 경우는 유학은 무조건 미국. 아니면 스위스, 아니면 독일인데 그 틀을 깨는 게 너무 좀 힘들었어요. 저는 오히려 그냥 스웨덴은 그래도 리즈너블한 나라다니까 전 그렇게 막 걱정을 안 했어요. 근데 주위의 시선이 되게 되게 부정적이었어 생각보다. 지금 완전 만족하고 있죠.
왜 만족하세요?
사실 한국인도 많이 없고 그리고 또 프로그램, 그러니까 학교 자체도 시스템이 잘 돼 있으니까 그게 제일 좋아요, 생각보다.